Hey guys, Ultra Prime here, and welcome back to more Batman Arkham Knight. Now, to celebrate the release of the Penguin show, I decided to do a lore for the Batman. So, so a fun fact: the Batman actually started off as the solo movie for Ben Affleck's Batman. It would have been like taking some inspiration from the Arkham games, and Batman would have fought Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke. It would have been really cool. And but due to the like bad reception to Justice League, that didn't happen. And it was instead chosen to make the Batman a reboot. Now, this new film was directed by Matt Reeves and stars Robert Pattinson as Batman, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Paul Dano as the Riddler, Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, John Turturro as Carmine Falcone, Andy Serkis as Alfred. That's right. They cast whew, they cast Gollum as Alfred. And finally, Colin Farrell as the Penguin. They also even got Michael Giacchino to compose the score. Oh yeah, and back to Affleck's Batman. He would have written, directed, and starred in it. But that didn't happen. So yeah, on to the plot. So it start so the film starts off with the murder of Gotham Mayor Don Mitchell Jr. by a masked serial killer called the Riddler. And Bruce Wayne, who at this point in time was uh was operating as Batman for 2 years at this point, investigates the murder alongside Lieutenant James Gordon. Even though the GCPD weren't really fans of Batman then. And Riddler leaves a message for Batman at the scene of the crime. And the following night, Riddler kills Commissioner Pete Savage and leaves another message for Batman. And then they discover a flash drive in Commissioner Savage's car containing an image of Mitchell's affair with a woman named Annika Kosoloff at the Iceberg Lounge, operated by Oswald Cobb, who the Penguin's real name is in this universe. I mean, a lot of people are not very happy with about that choice. I mean, I honestly don't have a problem with it. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, at least it's like something very similar. He didn't like call himself, oh no, Mike or something. Anyway, this version of Oz is the lieutenant to Falcone. And even though Penguin is innocent, Batman sees his attention to Annika's roommate, Selina Kyle, who works at the Iceberg Lounge as a waitress. And when Annika disappears, Batman sends Selina to the Iceberg Lounge for answers and discovers that Salvage, Mitchell, and the District Attorney Gil Coulson are on Falcone's payroll. And Riddler abducts Coulson and straps a bomb to him if Coulson can't answer 3 riddles. Coulson refuses to answer the third and gets himself blown up. And then fast forward, Selina. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm reading this from the Wikipedia entry, so I might be fast forwarding through a lot. So fast forward. Unfortunately, Batman and Selina find Annika's corpse in the back of a car. And as you expect, a fight breaks out. And yeah. And then a car chase commences. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So since I got my new computer, and since it has an NVIDIA graphics card, I have access to these. So anyway, back to lore video. A car chase commences all across Gotham as Batman chases Cobblepot or Cobb. And he jumps out and and then Batman and Gordon interrogates the Penguin. But bitch. Hey, sorry, this is like my actual gameplay. By the way, like, okay, so as I was saying before, but Batman and Gordon learn that Penguin is not the informant. And then Batman and Gordon follow Riddler's trail to the ruins of an orphanage initially funded by Bruce's parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, where they learn that Riddler holds a grudge against the Wayne family for failing the orphanage. Bruce's butler and caretaker, Alfred, is hospitalized after opening a letter bomb addressed to Bruce. The Riddler leaks evidence that Thomas, who was running for mayor before he was murdered, hired Falcone to kill Maroni's journalist, who was writing a story about Martha's family history of mental illness. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that, considering. Sorry, Martha's main name is Kane, as in Kate and Beth Kane, as in Batwoman and the villain Alice. Anyway, so after that, Bruce confronts Alfred, who maintains that Thomas only asked Falcone to threaten the journalist into silence. Upon learning that Falcone had murdered the journalist instead, Thomas planned to turn himself and Falcone over to the police, and Alfred believed that Falcone had Thomas and Martha killed to silence them. So apparently Joe Chill did still kill Thomas and Martha, but it was actually Falcone hired Joe Chill. And then later, Selina reveals to Batman that Falcone is her father. So for those who don't know, in some continuities, Falcone is like the, I don't know how to say it. It's kind of confusing, really. I'll just say what the Wikipedia article says. So apparently, Selina reveals to Batman that Falcone is her father after learning that Falcone killed Annika for discovering that he was the informant. Selina tries to kill him, but Batman and Gordon arrive in time to stop her. Gordon arrests Falcone, but the Riddler kills Falcone with a sniper rifle moments later. The Riddler is unmasked as forensic accountant Edward Nashton and incarcerated in the Arkham State Hospital, where he tells Batman he took inspiration from him when targeting the corrupt. Batman learns that Nashton has planted car bombs and cultivated an online following that plans to assassinate Mayor-elect Bella Real. So, yeah. I don't know if that's how her name is pronounced, but I know it's like Bella Real, I think. Yeah, I think it's Real. The bombs destroy the seawall around Gotham and flood the city. Nash's followers attempt to kill Real, but Batman and Selina manage to stop them. In the aftermath, Nashton befriends another inmate, who is revealed to be the Joker in this continuity. While Selina deems Gotham beyond saving and leaves, Batman aids recovery efforts and vows to inspire hope in Gotham. And that's the... And then which all leads on to the Penguin show, which takes place like a week or so after the events of the film. So, considering that all we know is what's coming from the first episode. I won't be talking much about it. So yeah, it was actually first revealed that that Battinson was a thing after test footage came out, along with Michael Giacchino. Can't say his name. Michael Giacchino's main theme. And when the film came out, it grossed $369.3 million in US and Canada, and $402.9 million in other territories, for worldwide of $772.2 million, and become the seventh highest grossing film of 2022, as well as the highest grossing serial killer film. And yeah, this is all like statistics. And all that. Oh yeah, here's something. And at the 95th Annual Academy Awards, The Batman received nominations for Best Sound, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, and Best Visual Effects. Which, yeah, that. Here we go. Feature. So, they're actually. Matt Reeves is actually planning for the Batman universe to be a trilogy. So we have the first film, we have a sequel that's coming out like in a couple years, which we know nothing about. And actually, and for the sequels, Pattinson and Reeves expressed interest in introducing Robin and featuring the Court of Owls, Calendar Man, Mr. Freeze, or Hush as villains in the sequel. Honestly, I would love to have either of them. I don't know about Robin, but Calendar Man, Mr. Freeze, and Hush would be interesting. It would be it'd be really cool to have the Court of Owls done right in live action. I mean, when they were in Gotham Knights, it was like the TV show that only has Harvey Dent as a and Carrie Kelly as the only Batman characters. Oh yeah, and Stephanie Brown and Harper Row and Colin Rowe. They're also Batman characters. But yeah. Anyway, back to the actual lore. So yeah, the Court of Owls would definitely be my main pick for for a sequel, and and others such as Scarecrow, Clayface, and Professor Pig. Now Professor Pig would be the perfect villain for this universe. And and we all know and we all know Professor Pig. Where is his there? We all know Professor Pig from this mission of Arkham Knight, the perfect crime. So back to the now after the success of the film, there were like three other series that were in production for HBO Max. One based on the Penguin, one based around Arkham Asylum, and another based around the GCPD. Now, unfortunately, the Arkham Asylum and GCPD shows were scrapped, I think. But but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, what else is there to talk about? We could talk about the Penguin Show, or at least the first episode. Oh, yeah. So it says here that some elements of the GCPD series were no longer were integrated into the Penguin. I mean, how? I don't think I remember seeing any GCPD officers in the first episode. I mean, I remember hearing Dolly Parton in it, but not. I mean, Dolly's not actually in the episode. One of her songs is. Let's see if I can find anything else regarding this. Yeah, so according to Wikipedia, what we have now, set 1 week after the events of the Batman, the series explores the rise and power of Oswald Oz Cobb / the Penguin in Gotham City's criminal underworld. That's pretty much all we know. And in this show, which at the time of I'm recording this only has one episode out, has Colin Farrell reprising his role as the Penguin from the Batman, Kristen Militoli or Milioti as Sophia Falcone, aka the Hangman, Falcone's daughter in a psychopathic serial killer who, after being released from Arkham Asylum, fights odds for control of Gotham City's criminal underworld. And also in the first episode, we have an entirely new character named Victor Aguilar, who is a homeless teenager who becomes Oz's driver and personal enforcer. So as far as I know, no, Victor doesn't appear in any other Batman media. Like he's like an original character created for this universe. Oh yeah, they also casted Clancy Brown as Sal Maroni. It's cool. Yeah, and they also have Mark Strong as Falcone, as Carmine Falcone. Yeah, even though John Turturro played Falcone in the movie, Mark Strong is actually playing Falcone in flashbacks. Oh yeah, and apparently Bella Real is also in the show, but from what I've seen, I don't think we've seen her yet, unless I'm wrong. And that's it. But before I end it, there's something I want to show you guys. So we're going to the showcase. Let me just change these back to what they were. Okay, so here's the skin. So as you can see from the portrait, And from it looks like right here, it's not very. Ew. Yeah, okay, I didn't even realize it was this bad. Like, look at that. So, the Arkham collection, as in Asylum, City, and Night, were all ported to the Nintendo Switch, like last year. It seems to me like Rocksteady were just lazy and they decided to port the model from the Switch to the other consoles. I mean, it's a really cool suit to have, but still, it's just. I mean, Rocksteady really fondled with this. I mean, I'm sure there's like mods where you can like fix this. (2022) skin. Hmm. Yeah, seems Yep, there's some it seems that there's some there's some mods that actually fix this. I mean, the textures just look bad, but thankfully, thanks to mods, we can fix this. Also, a very a missed opportunity to include the Robert Pattinson mobile. But then again, I can see why they didn't considering like how it looks. Hang on, let me Google a picture of it. Okay. So I just pulled up a picture of the Batmobile from the movie. So from it looks like, yeah, I can see why they didn't. It's the design looks pretty different. I mean, compared to like the other ones, like the 2016 Mobile, the Tumbler, the original Arkham Mobile, and the 89 Mobile, and the 60s Mobile. Um, it would have been difficult to include what that Batmobile does. So yeah, that is all for this time. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to notify every time I upload an episode. Watch on Prime, out.